What is up, you guys? Nick here. In today's episode, I want to shed some light on a very interesting subject I don't see much of online. Remember, when investing in a company, it's important to zoom out, focus on the big picture, what the company is putting their research and development cash into, what technologies they're implementing, where a company is going in the long term, their overarching theme and trajectories. We, as long-term investors, do this to position ourselves ahead of the curves. If you don't do the research into a company, you are essentially blindly investing your money, just throwing your capital away. That's not my personal approach, and I'm here to share some information with you. Today's episode is going to be focused on autonomous driving and specifically comparing NIO against other industry leaders such as Tesla. I'll be talking about where these companies are in terms of autonomous driving, what they're trying to accomplish with autonomous driving, some unique partnerships within the NIO headquarters, and finally why NIO thinks that Robotaxis can revolutionize their company. We have a lot to get into, but first, Webull has improved their promo. They are now offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. Complete no-brainer. All you have to do is sign up, open an account, and deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. Webull has some of the best analytics in the game. They are a 0% commissions trading platform. I love their company. I use their app every single day. This one ends soon. Don't sleep on it. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I do a ton of videos like this for you guys. I focus on innovative disruption. Smash the like button while you're down there. And without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so autonomous driving. This was actually a very fringe and niche concept just a few years ago and has completely blown onto the scene. Companies are rapidly pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into autonomous driving as the market and all that it comes with is expected to explode in the coming years. There is a widely accepted concept within leadership in the automotive industry that L5 driverless technology will be coming much sooner than later, and those who don't adapt, mend their business fundamentals, will be completely left behind in the dust. NIO is indeed one of these companies that has projected this transformation and has been an early pioneer in terms of autonomous driving. Since their very earliest days, the company has been pushing the concept of autonomous driving, striving to be the first electric vehicle company manufacturing vehicles equipped with L4 driverless technology. L4, sometimes referred to as mind-off driving, is where a user would have to pay no attention while driving on city roads and highways. The technology is here, and NIO is currently one of the leaders within the space. Now, there is indeed consensus amongst analysts that Tesla is currently leading the space. They're on top of the podium, as they are with so many other aspects within the EV industry. They've just had so many more years ahead of every single other company virtually that they are on top of this podium. However, with technology increasing on an increasing basis, many other companies are rapidly catching up to Tesla. One of these companies is NIO. NIO has been in Israel undergoing trials with autonomous driving technology and software company MobileEye. The company, now a subsidiary of the giant Intel, is based out of Israel and is one of the leading companies in terms of advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS. MobileEye is now able to demonstrate complete autonomous driving using only cameras. This is really incredible, as with formatting autonomous driving around solely cameras, they are able to keep their expenses down. This is much less expensive than using all this other software and technology that competitors are using. However, this technology and software is incredibly new, so we don't really know how far this can get us yet. We do indeed know that Tesla's autopilot is functioning very well and leading the space. However, we will need more information into MobileEye and how they're able to function in real-world capacities. We'll need this before coming to any conclusion on its robustness. MobileEye is indeed collecting real-world data on an increasing basis. This is akin to what Tesla does. This would mean that in theory, over time, MobileEye's data is able to adapt and get smarter and smarter. This is very good news for NIO and its NIO Pilot. MobileEye has currently more customers than Tesla, obviously, and because of this, we'll be able to collect more data than Tesla in the coming years, and analysts are expecting Mobile's total mileages to surpass Tesla's in 3 or 4 years' time. This would theoretically give MobileEye a competitive advantage over Tesla. Remember, this is just the beginning of this technology and software. It's well understood that we are in the infancy of autonomous driving. The first company to successfully implement L4 autonomous driving into a mass-produced vehicle will come with so much notoriety and so much publicity. It'll be huge for whichever company is able to do this on a mass-produced base. This is why so many companies are vying for this top spot. If a company is able to reach full autonomy, the question begins looming, will the company branch into robotaxis? A robotaxi is essentially just like any other taxi. However, there's no one actually driving the vehicle. It's self-driving. Sounds kind of weird, but it's going to be a huge market. A company could also potentially sell its vehicles that are formatted to be robotaxis to a taxi service, or just sell its own software to competitor companies vying for autonomous driving. These are all huge questions, and attached to them is a ton of speculation. So let's just focus on what we know for now for sure. NIO has partnered with MobileEye to develop a fleet of robotaxis in China with global expansion prospects. NIO in this agreement will manufacture MobileEye designed self-driving systems in mass production. MobileEye's advanced driver assistance system software will be fitted within NIO, which includes their own exclusive graphics processing chip, mapping software, cameras, and LiDAR sensors, in the hopes of creating a fleet of self-driving vehicles. These would be formatted with L5 driverless tech, where a human would not theoretically even need to be within the vehicle. From early results, the tech seems to be quite promising, as the vehicle is seemingly recognizing foreign objects, avoiding random obstacles, and handling very well. The CEO of MobileEye states that, quote, "We are thrilled by the promise and potential of collaborating with NIO on electric autonomous vehicles for both consumers and robotaxi fleets." This partnership between NIO and MobileEye is a direct confrontation against Tesla and Tesla's autopilot and robotaxi promise. The CEO of NIO, Li Bin, aka the GOAT, states that, quote, "We look forward to building out strategic collaboration with MobileEye in autonomous driving technology development to further enhance the safety and capabilities of our vehicles as we strive to be the next generation car company and the best user enterprise." If you have followed my channel for some time now, you will know this is one of the reasons why I love NIO just so much. They're continuously pushing barriers and causing disruption through innovation. They are always one step ahead of the rest of the pack and differentiating themselves so well. They have a relentless pursuit of being different from the rest. And I think this entry into the robotaxi market will be an absolute game changer for this company. Now, I do think the sentiment between the companies and the two quotes from the CEOs is maybe bigger than you may think. Remember that NIO is in many ways leading the space in terms of autonomous driving within China. I do know other companies are up there as well, such as Xpeng, but these two are essentially neck and neck. All this being said, I do think that NIO will be the first company out of China to implement L4 driverless technology into their vehicles. They have been continuously and will continue to pour cash into the research and development needs, and with this raise of $3 billion that they recently performed through a share dilution, this is going to grant them so much more cash to be able to pour into this technology. I think that they will then develop these vehicles through their joint JAC Motors partnership to then redistribute them and sell them to MobileEye for a complete autonomous robotaxi fleet. This is obviously speculation, it hasn't happened yet, but there are signs and hints that this may be in the pipeline. The two companies could form such a symbiotic relationship, which would be great for both parties. MobileEye has publicly stated that NIO's ES8 will likely be used for autonomous driving and robotaxis. This is very promising for NIO and NIO investors. Remember, MobileEye wants to expand globally. They need entrance into the Chinese market, and NIO can obviously accommodate this. It's important to note that NIO already has some capability, some capacity of autonomous driving that it is developing in-house, not with MobileEye whatsoever. This is termed NIO Pilot. NIO Pilot is ADAS software and technology independently developed by NIO themselves. They just this year implemented navigation on Pilot, or NOP, and self-automatic parking assistance with Fusion. NIO Pilot is continuously improving and collecting data to increasingly strive closer to L4 autonomy. They are using ultrasonic radars to enable the vehicle to understand the environment better. The vehicle can park on its own, and through navigation on Pilot, nope, which should be maybe termed yup, sorry about that. The vehicle can then drive itself in traffic situations, perform lane assist and brake assist. There are so many promising prospects with this company at large when thinking about the grand scale of things. I know it's really easy to get focused on short-term aspects and short-term volatility, but I think it's good for we investors to zoom out and focus on the big picture, where a company is going and where the research and development can take them. I do think Robotaxis is on their agenda in the coming years. However, it is still very early on. We will need to see how this all unfolds. However, very promising for NIO. I really do think they are leading the space within China or close to Xpeng, but I do think with their increased cash, increased market cap, they will be able to reach L4 driverless technology before any other competitors. Anyways, everyone, I hope you found this one interesting. I don't see many people covering stuff like this, so make sure to hit that subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Decimate that like button. Do not forget about the Webull promo for free stocks worth up to $3,700. Complete no-brainer. Even if you get the worst stocks, it's still like a 20% ROI, which is no-brainer in my point of view. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. Anyways, I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care, happy trading, and cheers.